So they've decided to reopen, have they? Not bothered about the curse then, I suppose. Come now, duckies, everyone's heard the stories. The cursed orchid that drove us all to madness. I remember that night well, though I seem to be the only one who does, if the other guest's sudden onset of amnesia is to be believed. Here is what I remember. It was a dark and stormy night. Well, fairly mild actually, but you get the drift. The moon lay fat and near in the sky like a vast and sinister pale peeping eye, as a group of London's best and brightest gathered for a party, quite literally to die for. That night, a rare and beautiful flower was to be revealed to polite society for the first time. The black orchid, born from lava, rock and ash, a flower that blooms at the very gates of hell. The other guests and I arrived at the Botanic Garden around 7 p.m. and were welcomed onto the veranda for cocktails and canapes. At around 8:30 p.m. we were invited into the Palm House, but not less than 30 minutes later sirens filled the night air, and that paradise soon became a blazing inferno. I was rather unwell that night, but I wouldn't have missed the opportunity for the world. Despite a sore throat and a rotten cold, I joined the other guests, and there in the Palm House, when the curtains were drawn and the orchid was revealed, there was an awed silence, and then a crash as the terrarium shattered. William looked horrified, and then ran out of sight. That's when the laughter began. A tittering at first, and then a guffaw, and finally maniacal howling filled the air like a chorus of demonic parrots. As I looked at the guests in puzzlement, I realized that they were the ones making that awful racket. Backing away, I saw their eyes as round and large as saucers. A look of madness in them that knew no rhyme or reason. Someone flew past me, knocking me to the ground without even a pardon, my lady. I closed my eyes, but I could feel my fellow guests riding around me like commoners at Christmas time. As the first wisps of smoke slid past my lips, and I rallied around myself and jumped into action. On elbows and knees, in a manner quite unladylike, I scuttled on with decided determinedness till I bumped into the glass wall of the Palm House. The screams erupted behind me. I wrapped my bejeweled hands against the glass again and again. Luckily, my wealth has afforded me a knuckle duster of precious stones adorning every ring finger, and I was able to break through the glass and wiggle myself to safety, triumphant as the worm that has bested the crow. My last memory before swooning is of black smoke billowing from the shattered hole I had made with my abundant and expensive jewellery. I fancy I could still hear the other guests' laughter from within, and I can assure you that I have heard that wicked sound in my dreams ever since